Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be covering something that a lot of people have issues with, and that is why are your chickens pooping in your nesting boxes? I'm going to show you why they're doing it and how to fix it. Stay tuned. Okay, nothing is worse when you're going in to get your eggs and to have poo on them. Okay. Now, one of the reasons that they do is because chickens are going to want to be elevated at the highest level in the chicken house there is. So a while back, I made a big change. I had a small chicken area here where they could roost, and it was enclosed, and I took that out, and I added some of these metal nesting boxes. The problem that I ran into is my other nest boxes that were wooden were down here lower. I moved these up because it was easier for me. But here's where I ran into the problem. If you look at the level of this, which is where they're roosting, and inside of here, it is the exact same as this, okay? So I've got two nesting rods here, but a lot of them are nesting here. I also incorporated 6 new chickens at the same time I did all of this, and one of the reasons is because I was getting more chickens. So the problem at hand is they're trying to nest as high as they can, and this is even. They're not even nesting on these 2 bottom ones right here. So today what we're going to do is we're going to clean these boxes out. I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to raise it up higher for them, and I'm going to move this over to there and lower it a little bit. Okay, first things first. We've got a couple roosters. Bear with me. It's raining. You can probably hear that on top. Bear with me. We're going to get this video done. I've got on my rubber gloves. Nothing against chicken poo. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean out my boxes before we make the move. Now, they have been in here for a while, and they're nesting. I use pine shavings from Tractor Supply. I have found that for me, as easy as they break down, it's pretty good for them. I've used sawdust in the past. The problem that you run into the sawdust, even though that it's free and we get ours for free from a friend, the problem that we do run into is it gets compacted. So I'm going to get all of this out. One of the funny things about these eggs, you'll see in here, these wooden ones. Now, these are from my great uncle Cabell that had a chicken house in Virginia. And when I started having a farm, he gave these to me. American hero, World War II cavalry, great guy. He gave me some things to bring out to the farm. But I've always kind of joked, it's like, why would you go and buy a ceramic egg or buy wooden eggs when you have eggs that the chickens leave you all the time? So if you can't get a chicken to roost, or excuse me, if they're laying a box and you have to go buy something, just take one of the eggs you already have and put it in there. It works the same. Nothing's going to be hurt over a while. Let's get all this out. We're almost done. And then we're going to unscrew this. Okay. That's good and clean. Now let's go ahead and make the move. Okay, fine. Shavings are going in. You see I lowered this a pretty good amount. There's going to be a combination of things. Number one, the boxes are going to be lower. They're about 1.5 small or lower than they were. So I'm putting in the pine shavings now. So I'm thinking if I'm lowering this and then I'm raising the roost, I'm going to show you in a minute, that the two of those coincide are going to match up and that's going to work. I'm going to, once I fill these up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these up for a couple of days, not let them in, let them get used to roosting on the new spot. The other ones may try to, but I'm going to put this up here like this, both of them, not allow them to get in for at least probably the weekend, and then I'll come up and drop them down and let them start laying. Any eggs that they need to lay, they'll just lay on the ground. It's not that big of a deal. So let's go ahead and get the pine shavings in these. Okay, so here we are. Boxes have been moved. Everything's good to go. Now I'm going to take this lower pole right here that they're not even using. I'm going to move it up here. This is the main one they're using, and it's going to give them some extra height. As you can see, I use bamboo. I think that bamboo is one of the best things because it is rounded, and the coarseness of a 2x4 or 1x4 is fine for grip, but they really don't have any problem here, and it does them well. So let's go ahead and get these out. One thing, if you're using bamboo, make sure that you pre-drill. The bamboo will splinter. It doesn't work that well. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it up about this high. I'm going to line up my holes. Let me go ahead and put this one in too. Make sure it's about level. All right, now we've got another one. Now here's what I'm going to do. I think now that we've done that, I'm going to raise this one up just a little bit. Can't hurt. I'm just going to bring it up a little bit, about here. And I'm going to put one in here. I think that's about level. And then I'm going to bring this one up. Now let's put these in where the other one was. Okay, that's it. Everybody, I hope this helps. Remember, chickens are going to go to the highest. As I started in the video I told you about, I brought additional chickens in and I went ahead and made a big move because I want to do all of the changes at once. My mistake was raising the chicken boxes up to a level of where they are. Now you can see the absolute lowest perch right here. I've got these two. If you pan over here and you lower this, you can see that even these now, they're going to be easier for me to get in and get my eggs. I should have done this in the first place. But I also have it even lower than the lowest possible perch. Take the chickens about 2 days. They'll start getting up here and roosting, and everything will be good. Keep that in mind. Highest perch is where the chickens are going to be. I'll do 2 days with the egg boxes closed, and after that, they'll be acclimated and all will be fine. Hope this has been a helpful video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Give me a thumbs up and tell your friends about what we're doing here on the farm. Have a great day.